Everybody, it's me, it's Tewts, and we're back with another rare character preview of the Siege character of the month. It is Cassandra Cain, the one who is all. I don't have anything to drink today, actually. Well, I have my bottle of wine from the other day, actually. It's still about a third full. I'll just drink that if my throat gets dry. Anyway, so Cass Cain. She is extremely fast. She has a speed, I think, at 125. So she's slower than Castaway still, but she's faster than, like, Etrigan or almost pretty much every character. I think the only two reds that are faster than her are Jay Garrick and Arsenal, and I guess the Arrow Bros. So, yeah. She's like the fifth fastest red, but she's still... Oh, I guess Robin. Damian Wayne, too. I forgot about him. Regardless, there's a few characters that are obviously faster than her, but she has some stuff that nobody else has. She has an interesting passive that I'm curious to see how it works. I've a little experimented with her, but I haven't really seen much of it proc yet, so we'll see how that goes. Whatchamacallit, but I think she's actually got a pretty potent kit. She's got, like... I guess we'll talk about that when we get to her kit. Let's talk about her stats first. So she's got pretty great strength. It's about 2,300-ish looking at that at L3. She's still got 2 stars to go from here. I did buy 2 packs because I got my tax return. So I got lucky today. And was like, all right, well, why not? And then her agility is pretty good, actually. And then the stamina is decent. It's not like... great, but it's decent. The intelligence is low, just like it always is on a very high damage red. The HP is about normal, if not lower than normal. But she's an assassin, so she isn't meant to get hit, really. She's going to stay invisible. She's going to evade a lot, so you're not going to want her to get hit. That's her survivability tactic. Once again, I'm looking at her speed. It is 125, so that is a huge increase. Before we start, actually, I'm in a debate with people in, like, a political spectrum, so, like, I don't want any of that popping up while we're talking, so I'm just gonna go into do not disturb mode this time. Okay, but this is where it gets fun, because she has a very high crit chance. She's got that assassin build crit chance where she's at 47% with over 256%. She got 256% crit value, which means she's going to do significant damage quite a lot. So we're going to keep an eye on that as we play a little bit. I did max her out fully because we want to get the most out of this as possible. This is her first ability, Death Wish. We're damaging an enemy. That's her basic attack. She gets an extra 50% damage if she's invisible, which is really nice. Because she's going to be invisible pretty often, actually. And then the legendary point is we apply buff immunity to the target. It doesn't say always, so I'm wondering if it misses, if it still applies, because that's... like, if you look at, like, Lex Survival Suit, like, he still purges with his basic, but I don't think he applies buff immunity if he misses, so we'll see how that plays out. Falling Leaf Technique. She does light damage to an enemy. She applies heal immunity. She gains 5 evasions and invisibility, so, like, when she loses her invisibility, this is how she regains it, in a way. And she also gains that survivability back, which is really fun and useful. It says light damage, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of, like, actual damage from this. I think it's just mainly so she can survive some stuff. But it does offer heal immunity as well, so she's going to be able to take out those characters like Swamp Thing, Atrocitus teams, White Lantern Sinestro teams, all of those revive stuff she's going to be able to deal with effectively, I hope. Legendary point is we're purging 3 buffs from the target, and 3 buffs isn't really a whole lot, so I'm actually considering taking this last because I don't see it being as important as her other legendary point that I have left off. So we'll talk about that later. Bat Swarm. This is her AoE, the ability that everyone's going to open with. Like, even, I'm pretty sure the AI, if the AI doesn't open with this, then the AI is truly idiotic. It's damage to all enemies. If she's invisible, we're applying 5 bleeds to every person on the enemy team. 5 bleeds, that's, 15% true damage to all people on the enemy team. But the better thing is that it enables other bleed characters to go from there. Like, with Manta, for instance, you don't have to use his AoE ability right off the bat anymore. You can just start double tapping people with your basic and just stacking those bleeds. With Talia, she's already gonna if you put the bleed ability with Talia, she's gonna get that death immunity right away, first turn, which is like amazing. She can have Vixen start stunning people. Katana's gonna do more true damage. There's so many enabling capabilities with this ability that I'm really impressed with it. And then the legendary power is we're applying 20% turn meter down to 2 random targets. So the legendary point is good. It's actually really good. I'm just disappointed that it's kind of RNG a little bit because it's only to 2 random targets. It's not to the whole team like Castaway or Kid Flash does. And the 2 random targets in the past, if anything says 2 random targets, like before Beast Boy got reworked, his whale move put 2 buff immunities on 2 random targets. But sometimes those random targets would be the same target. So one person would just get 2 random buff immunities. However, even if that does happen with this ability, then that person is going to have subtracted 40% turn meter, which is actually still pretty cool. But I wish it was the whole team. Regardless, moving on. It's RNG. We have to deal with it because that's the game. Shadow Recovery, her first passive ability. If Cassandra is invisible at the start of every turn, she gains a 25% heal and 3 evasion ups. Now, this heal doesn't say true heal, so I'm curious if it's going to actually like shoot her bar up like a 1/4 of her health every time, or if it's just going to be like a smidgen, because as we saw earlier in her stats, her intelligence isn't very high. It's actually quite low. So like, heals are based off of intelligence. So if this isn't a true heal, it's going to be the most garbage heal we have ever seen in our entire lives. But we'll see. Because she also gains 5 evasion ups. So that's nice. It's probably flicker evasions. Like, they're probably there for the duration of the turn while she's invisible. But I don't see them like stacking. Like, she probably won't have like 8,000 evasion ups by the time it comes to her turn. Legendary point is Purge 3 debuffs on Cassandra, which I think I'm taking this next because if this is literally every turn that she's invisible, she's going to be like purging off diseases off of herself. She's going to be purging off like bleeds or stuns or enrages or silences. Like, she's basically going to be Superman, except here's the thing, it's guaranteed as long as she remains invisible. And unless you have like Red Robin or Superboy, it's pretty hard to remove the invisibility off of a character, unless you have like someone with True Sight and a Purge. And I think Superboy and Red Robin are like the only 2 people that have that. So I know Red Robin's pretty popular. I'm surprised Superboy never caught on after he got a 6-day event where people could farm as many fragments as they wanted to. Regardless, body reading ability. This is her second passive. If Cassandra evades an attack, she uses Death Wish on an enemy attacker. And the legendary point is that she starts the battle with invisibility. So this is going to come in clutch, right? Because her Death Wish attack is her basic, which applies buff immunity to the target. So like, and if she evades, she's likely invisible as well. So, like, she's going to get, 1, the 50% extra damage, and 2, she's applying buff immunity to the enemy team, or the enemy person who attacked her. She's going to be very, like, Harley Quinn-esque, but without the taunt. And, like, I realized that if she's invisible, it might not really matter all that much, because she's only going to get affected by, like, AoE abilities. But, like, imagine Etrigan, like, throwing a fireball around, or, like, Power Girl doing her ground smash. Like, if she evades those abilities, they can no longer gain those strength ups, those intelligence ups, those crit immunities. There's so much going on with this. This is a very powerful move, in my opinion. So, and the fact that she starts the battle with invisibility allows her to put those 5 bleeds on people, almost completely guaranteed, because I don't think there's very rare circumstances where, like, if your team, she's so fast that there's very few people that could take her invisibility off of her before she gets the chance to use this ability. So, like, you'd have to have Castaway hit you with a turn meter down ability, and then after that you'd have to follow up with, like, Superboy or Red Robin to purge the invisibility. Because I guess Red Robin can do it all by himself, because he could just apply the True Sight to himself and then purge it. But that's, like, the only person, I think, that could do it before she gets the opportunity to take a turn. Just saying. Alright, let's look at synergies. I have a lot of them. Like, probably too many. We're going to start with the Red Hood team. Red Hood is a bleeder, which will help her. They synergize a little bit already off of that. He is a turn meter manipulator, so if anyone dies, we still get to keep rolling. And she kind of enables him a little bit too. So, like, she's going to go before him and before everyone else on the team, and she's going to apply bleeds to everyone, which will then allow Red Robin to use his second ability on whatever character is either taunting, or if there's no taunter, that's even better. Then he can steal the buffs off of whoever he wants. Granted, if no one's taunting, they might not have buffs at that point, but that's neither here nor there. And then, because she AoE bled the entire team, Silver Banshee now has a very significant chance of going invisible. That's really nice to see. And then Eclipso's just there as a taunter. Alright, and then this one, we've got Clayface, who really, we don't need Clayface. You can have any turn 0 taunter in that spot. I might replace him. In fact, I probably will replace him. But I just needed a taunter. So Saint Walker's there to double call assist her, or Talia, whichever I feel better suited for the position. Talia's there because, like I said earlier, after Cassandra AoE bleeds everyone, that's 5 bleeds on every character. And then Talia, whether she has evasions or not, she's going to apply 5 bleeds minimum with her second ability, which will then add up to 10 bleeds, giving Talia death immunity, no matter what. The only people that could, like, stop that from happening is, like, a Superman-led team, because Cassandra's more than likely going to crit somebody with her AoE, and Superman sheds debuffs like you wouldn't believe. So that's that. Alright, so Vixen is another synergy, and Joker, actually, because Cassandra's going to AoE bleed everybody, and Vixen can start stunning people right off the bat. Right off the bat. And then her stun isn't necessarily consistent, but, like, it almost always stuns. It's pretty consistent. And then Joker, because everyone is already bleeding, if anyone hits him, not only is he going to retaliate, Cassandra might retaliate if it's an AoE, which is really nice. So you could potentially have a double retaliation in that case. And then Ultraman is there as our taunter / green damage dealer. I really, really like Ultraman, so he's going to be a part of a lot of these. Alright, and now I'm including Cheetah, because I haven't really included her very often, and she is a bleeder who grants turn meter. So here's the problem with this, though. Cheetah is slower than Cassandra, which is like what Cheetah should, in my mind, Cheetah should be the fastest bleeder in the game. And I'm pretty sure in rankings of like fastest characters in the game, Cheetah's only slower than like the speedsters, Shazam, and Superman, and that's like it. Like everyone else, she is faster than. Like she's one of the fastest characters in the DC universe. So she should be like 129 power or speed, not power. But she's not. So Cassandra's gonna AOE. But here's another thing though. Now that everyone on the enemy team is bleeding, Cheetah's gonna have the very low chance, but a chance to grant her AoE buff move / turn meter move to my team, which will be really nice to see. Deadshot's there because, one, he bleeds, he has a retaliation, and he's anti-evasion. So he's going to be useful against like Harley Quinn and Eclipso maybe. And then Ultraman, because we need a green, we need a tank, we need a green damage dealer. It works out. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Katana lead, because she's a badass. So Cassandra is gonna go first, then Supergirl, then Scarecrow, then Katana. And at that point, there's gonna be so many debuffs on the enemy team. Katana does true damage based on how many debuffs are on the enemy team, up to I think like 15. So she can do a shit ton of percentage damage, true damage basically. She's very good at executing the shit out of like Lex Luthor, for instance. So yeah, that's who we're gonna try out. We'll see if it works out. We'll see if it doesn't. I hope it does. I saw a lot of Hal Jordans today, which I was like upset at. But that's life, I guess. Let's start off with this hoe. Yeah, let's do this. And yeah, let's do this. Because I'm bringing Suicide Squad because he's going to help me counter Black Canary. Yeah. Black Canary's got a lot of like evasions and turn meter control. And he's going to help a lot with that. And he's going to spread some bleeds out even better than Cassandra might, probably. We'll see. There's a lot of AoEs on this enemy team here. So we start off, we do decent, significant damage to the enemy team. And, okay, so let's analyze what just happened. We hit the enemy team. Black Canary gained some turn meter because I hit the enemy team. So she AoE'd me because the AI uses her third ability first, which triggered my freaking Suicide Squad Deadshot to retaliate with a eye bleed move. But then, because she was already bleeding, he got to hit her with a basic attack anyway, and now her evasions are gone, and she has evasion downs up, so like all around phenomenal combo. Alright, moving on. We got some extra turn meter. Also, everyone's on this team except for Cassandra is a villain. So Ultraman's gonna do well here with putting the debuffs from my characters back onto the enemy team. So it's just like all around sex happening. This is like just complete sex. I love it. It's great. Boom. She's almost dead. Tell me that Suicide Squad Deadshot is a bad character. Just go ahead and try. Look at that shit. We evaded with an attack and then retaliated with buff immunity. Fucking tits, man. I'm so happy right now. Like she can't gain strength ups. Does she have death immunity? Let's see. She does still have death immunity. Okay. That's unfortunate. So we're just going to give her more bleeds. We're gonna attack this douche. He done. Diddly dead. Make sure that she won't accidentally one-shot my Suicide Squad. And now we're just gonna kill her. Wait, what? Why didn't she die? She's still immune? To what? She's no death immunity here. Strange. I don't understand why she didn't die there, but fuck it. We won. And that was actually really cool. That was a very good dynamic there. I really enjoyed that. Some retaliations. Turn meter manipulation. It was pure sex. That's what that was. Harley and Batgirl. Ooh, buddy. I don't want to do this one. Mainly because of Arcus and the Flash. I lied, I do want to do it. Do I have another team that is better suited for it? Not really. Actually, I don't want to do it because they're all going to be covered in evasions right from the get-go. Which means that my AoE bleeds might not have a good chance of actually hurting them. Okay, so this one has 2 powerhouse greens and 2 powerhouse blues, or reds, not blues. So we're going to take Katana, since Katana can, we might actually want to take Vixen instead. But there's no, fuck. No, not that one. Alright, we're going to take this one, just to say fuck it. We didn't bring Ultraman, even though Red Hood has a lot of AoEs on... Or he has a AoE that does a lot of debuffs. But Scarecrow's really the only villain on this team, so I wouldn't be able to send them back as well. That's really scary that he has True Sight. I don't like that at all. Red Robin, you suck dick. Okay. AoE bleed everybody. Alright, never mind. The fact that Arcus got True Sight is bullshit. It's like the AI knows to give Arcus the True Sight on purpose. I didn't realize that you could retaliate. Ugh, I should have known that, but still, that's upsetting. Muy upsetting. Don't want to do Hal Jordan because he's got debuff immunity. Let's look at this Steppenwolf team here. All greens. All greens. Probably want to take Scarecrow out and put in a blue debuff. Oh, fuck, that's not what I wanted to click. God damn it. Put in a blue debuffer. Filter. Why do they put the filter button and the back button right next to each other? Like, I have fat ass fingers. You cannot do that to me, people. Let's be smarter about this, okay? Who's a good debuffer? Or maybe we just want to taunt her. I don't even know. Shit. Let's go with Junior. Yeah. He's got some debuffs on his third ability. So that will allow me to probably kill someone like Power Girl. Since Power Girl is going to probably be taunting. Alright, starting off with them bleeds, and the cool thing is that she is invisible, so she has no retaliation potential from Power Girl. AoE crit down everybody. So there's a lot of debuffs going around, which will then allow me to do a lot of true damage. If that Power Girl didn't have death immunity, she would be dead. And I'm going to AoE heal immune everyone. Why is he capable? Oh, I got whipped earlier. That's what happened. It's like, why was he able to enrage her? Wonder Girl must have whipped off the invisibility. But that's alright. Holy shit, that was close. We better take him out. Even though Steppenwolf is about to AoE the whole team and kill her. Yep, that's what happened. Yup, that's what happened. We're just gonna smite him right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna smite him. Okay. So Wonder Girl can whip off your invisibility. But we probably already knew that. Sucks that it happened. Oh man. But she survived. Okay, so let's also kind of analyze that though. So she survived Yellow Lantern Sinestro AoE with like 8 intelligence downs on her. Even though she has a very small amount of actual intelligence. So that's something as well. Let's try this one, because Silver Banshee's going to be very good at killing Arcus and Power Girl. We just have to worry about their Red Hood and Red Robin, too. I'm drinking, like, ice water with a little bit of vodka in it, because it was left over from earlier, and I just don't want to open my wine bottle. Alright. A lot of debuffs. Everybody's debuffed. Red Hood has a turn, so we're going to just steal all her buffs. All of her taunts and her death immunity. Calypso's about to die. Yeah, he's going to die. Shit. What? Why am I... Oh, okay. I was like, how did I not die? Weird. Alright, that's nice to see. Okay, so now we can gain invisibility back if we use our second ability. And we're also going to apply heal immunity. Not that it matters, because they're not healing. Okay. Now let's try killing Arcus. She's got lots of intelligence ups. He should bleed to death next turn since he has buff immunity. She's going to kill him. 15,000 critical damage. Yeah. This worked out. Maybe I lost a Calypso. That's okay. We're still at full health. And I'm not paying attention yet, but I really need to pay attention to her health bar and watch it, like, go down and then shoot back up and see if it, like, actually 25% or if it's just, like, smidgens of health. Because it doesn't say true heal on her passive ability. Let's just refresh this page real quick. Let's try and find some... Ooh, Lex. Okay. Zatanna. Interesting. Hippolyta. Interesting. The ocean. Look at you. It's Bullsy's team. And it's a big fuck you team. Bullsy, if you're watching, fuck you. Shit. Let's see what we got. We need someone... I need my own Lex team, really, to beat that. There's a lot of turn meter manipulation there, and I dislike that a lot. So what I'm going to do is dodge the shit out of it, because I can beat it, but that means I don't. I have to stop using Cassandra, because she doesn't mesh. Like, Cassandra is probably good with Lex, just like everybody else is, but she's less good because she only has one turn where she actually self buffs, and that ability is on a long cooldown. So there's 3 greens here and a red. I don't like that one. Most of my Cassandra teams are red heavy. I need... Okay. Let's try it. We have Clayface as our taunter, so that should give at least all of my characters 1 turn. So unless Saint Walker Saint Walker actually cannot get enraged. So that's really nice. So he can remove everybody's like evasions. Granted, Harley's still gonna have a lot, unless I hit her, which is nice. That's nice to see. All right. So let's go ahead and attack Power Girl with heal immunity. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but we're gonna prevent her from healing a bit. Ooh. She missed me. I retaliated. I hit her, which is nice. Okay. I see you, fam. This is working out. This is working the F out. Okay. Before I pursue this again, let's check on this invisibility. How long the duration lasts. So it looks like her starter invisibility lasts 2 full turns, allowing you to use your 3 first, and then by the time your next turn comes up, you use your second ability, so that when this invisibility falls off, you can give yourself a new one. So we're going to just go ahead and execute her. And now we have invisibility again, but how much invisibility? It's just 1 turn on that second ability, which is not great. Not super great. But, we're about to get death immunity on Talia, which is really nice. Oh shit, Saint's dead. Okay. But Talia cannot die at this point. Oof. Okay. Oh. Okay. So now that invisibility's gone, but Huntress is also dead. Interesting. Cass is good so far. She's only died that one time, I think, that Arcus got True Sight. That was some bullshit, by the way. But whatever, I guess. Hartman. Let's look at you and your 36,000 team. 36,001. Let's see here. Alright, let's try like a Brainiac team, shall we? Take Katana off. I want to use the Joker as well, even though there's not a whole lot of special damage. Like, special damage for some reason had a heyday. A lot of people had it for a while, and then now it's all back to strength people. But Joker is going to be more likely to survive from Lex, but less likely to survive from Arcus. And then we need a blue blue character to help out with killing people like Arcus and Lex. And I'm probably going to pick Silver Banshee. Which, by the way, Cassandra's 2 has a purge ability on it, so she might eventually, if you get enough stars or to the point where you can upgrade that legendary point, she might synergize even better with Silver Banshee than she already does. Because she's allowing Silver Banshee to get those intelligence ups, that invisibility. And okay, so I just looked at this, and I'm not sure about everyone else, but I definitely took 20% turn meter away from Castaway right there. Definitely did. I wasn't paying attention earlier to previous fights, but Castaway absolutely got 20% removed there. And then I'm going to AoE bleed everyone else again. I love it because of all that turn meter potential with this team. Nobody, what's the word? My whole team went before their team did. And Joker's a slow mofo. Joker is insanely slow. Ooh, that's another synergy I didn't even think about. So, Cassandra applies buff immunity to your to enemies. Silver Banshee, her basic does 100% extra damage to people who have any immunity, or positive or negative immunity. So that is actually some pretty good synergy there. There's a lot of really good synergy there. That's actually, now that I think about it, that's pretty phenomenal synergy. Let's do that. Let's just see. Was there a speedster attached to this? There was not. We're gonna do Red Hood. We're gonna just do this team again. Thinking about taking Eclipso off though, because Man-Bat and his diseases are potent, to say the least. But I don't want to go red heavy either. Alright, fuck it. We'll just go with it. Oh, that felt good. Oh, that felt phenomenal. Woo! Alright, let's see if my red and blue team can beat a green heavy team without losing Cassandra. That would be the preference, but we'll see. She goes first. I didn't see who she removed the turn meter from because I was too stupid to think about it until after I hit the ability. Oof. Okay. Just gave him more taunting power. I'm going to go invisible and bleed everybody again. Put heal immunity on everybody. Fuck. Okay. Calypso's gone. That's great to see. But everyone's invisible now, so that means everyone's vulnerable, which is not good to see. We are going to remove Power Girl from play, because Power Girl basically buffs on every single basic that she does. So, oh, he had debuff immunity. Shit, which means that's why I couldn't apply buff immunity to him. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We would definitely want to take out Lex, though, because Lex is a dickmonger who's going to keep Arcus alive for the most part. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Let's go back invisible. He's going to die, thank God. Ridiculous. Alright, now Arcus is gonna die. Even though he had death immunity, Silver Banshee is the queen of actually killing people with death immunity on the same turn that she removes the death immunity. Phenomenal character. I love her to death. The only problem with that, passive is that, holy shit, we might actually lose this. Fuck. I need Man-Bat to get a turn here so that he can bleed out and die. Otherwise, I'm gonna disease out. Okay. Holy shit, that was scary. Man-Bat almost beat me just by surviving. But we didn't lose Cass. But we did have... Okay, so she has problems maintaining invisibility after her third turn. So, she uses her third ability while she's still invisible. Then she uses her second ability to regain and maintain her invisibility. But her third turn, when she uses her basic, she loses that invisibility now. So let's do another fight here real quick. Let me get some more energy. Let's do another fight, and we'll see exactly how long the cooldown for that second ability is, because I haven't been paying attention, because I'm an idiot. And we'll see exactly how long that is. That's a team we can't win against. Nope. That is a very turn meter manipulative team. Alright, we'll just do it against Hippolyta, because fuck Hippolyta, I guess. Arcus, yes. Alright. She might pair well with a Nightwing lead. That would actually be pretty cool. And actually, that would be really good because Nightwing, Cassandra, Silver Banshee would be good because we have the bleeds to make Silver Banshee go invisible, which would allow Nightwing to proc more often. Alright, so let's look at her stuff before we do anything. She has a 2-turn invisibility with 2 turns on all of her evasions. So we do that. Oh, I should have looked at her fucking cooldowns. I didn't even think about that. Alright, well, fuck. Make sure the Arcus can't hit anybody. Let's just attack him just so that we take a turn. Okay. Come on, Cass. I need you to get a turn. Ugh. They're gonna die before I even get to look at it. Okay, here we go. So this one has a 3-turn cooldown. This one has a 2-turn cooldown. So when I use it right now to maintain my invisibility, that means I have to stay visible for at least a turn before I can turn it back on. And here's another thing. When I use this right now, next turn that I have, this ability and this ability are both going to be on a 2-turn cooldown. So they're going to come up at the exact same time. But if I'm not already invisible, then my AoE is not going to bleed anyone. It's only going to reduce turn meter and damage them. So it's not all bad. Still damage, it's still turn meter, but there's no bleeds, which is a big problem. No heals for you, boo. And then let's just remove that death immunity. And then kill her ass. Interesting. I like her. I definitely like her. I think she's a good character so far. She's not been like garbage. I've been winning all these fights, you know. It's not like she just gets slaughtered or like causes my team to get slaughtered. Let's see. Let's try and diversify it a little bit. Let's do this. Lex team. Is this the same one that I clicked on? It is. Fuck. Okay, so we want to avoid that one. Let's just refresh the board again. Let's just get a whole new slew of people to go against. We have a user. Hope he's not a meth user. Alright. All greens. Did we ever use this team? Not really. I don't think we did. Let's do this team. Okay. Flash is probably going to go first. Yeah, Flash, Superman, and I think... Actually, wait. Only Flash. Well, no. Because if Flash buffs his first turn, then the rest of the team will probably get a turn. But if Flash just uses his 3 attack first, then we'll be fine. Maybe. Potentially. Fuck. Okay. Everyone's bleeding, so we stunned him. Not for long, of course, but we stunned him. More bleeds will only help us. And then I'm going to taunt because I don't want my Joker to die. Alright, we're going to maintain bleeds and stuns. Going to maintain invisibility. And we're going to try and reduce intelligence on Lex, so he can't deal as much damage. Shit on a stick. Okay. We really need to kill Lex, though. Like, Lex is like our number 1 target at the moment. Oof. Shit, he's dead. Okay. Joker is now vulnerable. I'm invisible. I feel like his second ability is probably up, so I don't want to let him buff right now. Fuck. Okay. Want to take him out, which didn't work out. Of course. But we might be able to kill Lex here. That's probably enough bleeds for Lex to die, honestly. And if he doesn't, I'm going to be pissed. Ugh. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Okay. That was nice to see. We still don't want you to buff. AoE bleed everybody, get some heal. Come on, dude. Kill. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Lex, you are literally on the cusp of death every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds. Alright. That's whatever. We had him. We had him like 8 times. Ugh. It's annoying. But that's alright. Because we tried something new. Lobo. I just saw that loading screen. I was like, that's a decent idea. We don't... I mean, Soups isn't invulnerable to bleeds, but he's pretty easy at avoiding them. I really liked this team. Like, a lot, actually. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's take them all out. Alright. AoE bleeds. To start off with. DOJ still sucks. And then we're gonna just AoE murder everybody. Oof, duh. Honey. No turn meter for you. Done. Wow. I like that team a lot. That's a good team. Okay, well, sorry about that. Apparently, according to technical issues, I had to quit recording. But I might as well just end it now. She does decent damage. She's an assassin build character. She enables people with the bleeds. She enables people who do debuffs. The buff immunity retaliation is gorgeous to see. I think there might be a problem with how long her invisibility lasts. I didn't really get to see a whole lot of her heal, unfortunately, because of the fact that she's so fast and that she loses that invisibility after a while. So, like, in order to recover, I feel like it's a recovery mechanism. So once she loses that invisibility, she can get damaged. So if she survives long enough to reapply her invisibility, she might be able to recover that health. But that's neither here nor there. So that's her rare character preview. I still do enjoy her. I think she's a good character. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like this. Or check out my Patreon where there are additional perks available to you. So, have a good night.